Hey guys, Cat here and welcome to the channel. So originally I was just going to make a single video for Season 3, Episode 3 of The Strain, Firstborn, but it ran really long, and by the time I was done I hadn't really gotten a chance to really broach some of the other things going on within the episode because there's so much detail going on with Quinlan's storyline. So here it goes, The Strain, Season 3, Episode 3, Recap and Review, Firstborn, Part 2. First, let's just talk about the overarching and connecting themes of this episode, and that is really the nature of a relationship between mothers and sons. You see it, of course, with Quinlan and Ankaria, and then with Zach and Kelly, and Gus and his mother. Now, with Zach and Kelly, it's revealed that Zach was actually a coal baby. Sometimes it's referred to as mermaid birth, where the child is born inside the embryonic sac. And like kind of past folklore or legend, you know, there's a lot of superstition around coal babies, that it's a great omen, that they might even have special abilities. I don't know if you read The Shining, but the kid in that was a coal baby as well. So this kind of gives you an idea that that might have something to do with why the Master is in fact so interested in Zach beyond him just being a pawn and a means to end to control good weather, get the lumen. But that's really where the show starts, is Zach's birth, and then cutting over into Zach and Kelly present day. And, you know, Kelly isn't human anymore. Zach still loves his mother. He can't let go of that, even though she is clearly at this point no longer his mother and is very much on the side of evil. And then you got Gus, who, you know, first 2 seasons, you know, he lost everything and he was going out for vengeance. Now he doesn't really even have that anymore, and the woman he loved is gone. He gave her up. So you just see him kind of moping about his house, strangely and crazily trying to help his Strigoi mother. And in both instances, both with Zach and Kelly and Gus and his mother, this is absolutely not healthy for Gus or Zach. They're just keeping a monster alive and building their life around a monster that wants to destroy them. In an odd way, funny enough, that means that Quinlan and Ankaria actually have the most normal and healthy mother-son relationship, because even though Quinlan might not be entirely human and they are not related by blood by any means, by the end of it, Ankaria does a very human mother thing to do, and that is to sacrifice herself so that her child can live. And I'm sure she's, you know, concerned about, you know, whether or not Quinlan will fulfill the prophecy, but I think in that moment she just really wants her son to survive. So it was kind of funny that that turned out to be the most healthy and normal of the mother-son relationships being explored here. Beyond that, we have the Fett and Satrakian storyline, which is pretty great. You gotta love Fett's paranoia in putting the GPS tracking device inside the silver lining of the lumen. So just in case Quinlan ever did make off with it, they'd be able to track it down again, which is awesome. But in that moment, now I'll say this, it's not that I think they should all just trust Quinlan. They definitely shouldn't, but it's not for the reasons that Fett highlights. He highlights that he thinks that Quinlan could be taking the lumen to the Ancients or the Master at that very moment. But if you understand Quinlan at all, you know those are the last things that he would do with the book. And if Satrakian weren't feeling so betrayed and upset in that moment, he would remember that, because I think he knows that about Quinlan as well. The reason why they shouldn't really trust Quinlan is he has been around for so long and he has witnessed so many horrible things and perpetrated, no doubt, so many horrible things on his own. And he's been observing humans for so long, and you know, he mentions Machiavelli and the Borgias in episode 2. So he's seen some really well laid out treachery in his day, and he is totally capable of outthinking all these people and outmaneuvering them all. So that is a reason why they shouldn't necessarily wholeheartedly trust in him. But he's not quite the villain that Fett likes to make him out to be. Um, but yeah, so the tracking device is in there, and they spend most of the episode trying to track Quinlan and the Lumen, and they show up just in time to give the assist with the silver grenades. Um, Beyond that, we got the Gus and Angel storyline. I'm not really crazy with what's going on with those two right at this moment. I know it's probably building to something. But right now, it just feels like they're being used as a storytelling device rather than the story being used to progress their characters and then in turn progress the story. But we'll see where that goes. Hopefully, it's leading to something really good. All right, so that's basically the part 2 portion of season 3, episode 3, Firstborn of the Strain. I'm going to hopefully be coming out with some more videos soon. I hope you liked it. Please feel free to click the like button, subscribe, comment below, and until next time, guys.